Coucou tout le monde et bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Aujourd'hui, je suis très excitée pour cet épisode. Pourquoi? Pourquoi? Je vous demande. C'est parce qu'en fait, aujourd'hui, on va parler d'un programme en France. Exactly, besties. So today we're going to discuss a program in France. It's called TAPIF. TAPIF. The TAPIF program. As usual, I'm going to go into the description, tell you what it is, what it entails, as well as leaving the rest of the information that you might need that might be essential for you below. But before we get into it, please make sure that you comment, subscribe, like, and share this information because somebody out there needs it and they don't even know they need it. So please share. Don't be stingy. Don't be a gatekeeper. Thank you very much. So without further ado, are we ready? Ok, alors, on va commencer. Okay, so the first things first. What is the TAPIF program, right? So the TAPIF program is actually the word TAPIF is an acronym and it stands for Teachers Assistance Program in France. So this means it's a program, and this program it's run by the French Ministry of Education and the Cultural Services, right, of the French Embassy. So they take people from native English speaking countries and they bring them into the country to teach English. Let us take a look at the highlights of the TAPIF program. You get to teach English, right, or to tutor English in the French school systems. So you have the 3 levels in basic education, which are elementary, élémentaire, and then they have collège, which is a middle school, as well as lycée, which is high school. So the length of your contract would be 7 months, give or take. So it could be from September until maybe the end of April. Or it could be from the 1st of October until the end of April. So what I appreciate about this program is the hours that you work. I feel like that is the chef's kiss, like cherry on top. You work 12 hours a week, right? So you could, and those hours can be arranged in any way. So they could be very unique to you. Some people get to work the 12 hours between Tuesday and Thursday, and other people get maybe Monday off or Friday off, and then you have the whole weekend to yourself. So that arrangement would pretty much be between you and the school. The salary, right? So your salary or your remuneration, I don't know how you prefer to put it, but it would be between 790 and 900 euros a month, right? And that includes mutuelle, I believe. So mutuelle is like health insurance. Now we get into the requirements of the program. What do you need to meet the criteria of the program? Well, first things first, you need to be between the ages of 20 and 35. You need to have a degree. It doesn't have to be an English degree in the sense that, you study the history of English, or an education degree where you study to become a teacher. You can have a TEFL certificate, but it's not a requirement. It is a plus though. So if you have it, it's bonus points, but if you don't have it, it's not a train smash. You also need to have a B1 level of French. So this means by the time you finish your application and by the time you have to leave, right, you need to be at B1 level French. For me, I learned French at school with my undergrad. I had to take a language and it just happened to be French. Up next, we look at the application process and the required documents for the application process. first things first, you need a passport. Pinky give passport. You will need a recommendation letter. So this could be an academic recommendation from your professor or a professional recommendation letter. And then you need to have travel insurance, right? So usually on the French visa website, they have a list of acceptable insurance companies that they work with and operate with, and that they find suitable and acceptable. So I would recommend that you go on the French visa website. I will link it down below, of course. Then you can look at the list of insurance companies that might work for you, and then you pick it from there. So upon closing of the application period, applicants should be notified of the outcome, if whether they've been accepted or not, by April, I believe. So the application period is from the 15th of October until the 28th of February. And if you are accepted and everything is fine, then you will start you will join, or you will be in France, right? By October in the same year. So applications closing 2025 in February, you will be in France by October 2025 or September 2025, around that period. So we come back to the money talk. As I've mentioned, the TAPIF program, you will be getting paid between 750 and 900 euros a month. If you are placed, I will be honest, if you are placed in a small town or in a village, that is a lot of money, and it can cover all your expenses and you can save. However, if you choose to be placed in a place like Paris, just know that it's not going to be enough. Because chances are, if you want to live within Paris, and you're getting paid 800 a month, it's not going to be enough. Maybe you can find a colocation. That means you live in an apartment with other people and you share, and you pay for a room, pretty much. So you would be sharing a bathroom and a kitchen with everybody else. And also, just like life in Paris is expensive, if we're being honest. I don't know if the program pays for like 50% of your transportation. I think some might and some might not. I am not sure. And your health insurance, so the basic health insurance, will be paid for by the program, of course. Added expenses that you need to prepare yourself for. So be prepared to pay for your visa, of course. And if you don't have a passport, you are going to have to pay for that first before you pay for the visa, right? And then you pay for your own flights, unfortunately. You will be assigned with a prof ref, as they call them. So this is essentially a person that will help you with the process of your application. So they will be helping you during the process of your application period, right? So all the questions that you have, they can answer. All the queries and challenges, you communicate with them and they help you with it, with whatever they can help you with. Some schools, right, sometimes it happens that the prof ref or the school where you are going, they can help you with accommodation for the first couple of days or the first month. So in the case that you don't have that, you have to, be prepared to pay for yourself. That means you have to be prepared to pay for your own rent when you get here for the first month. And then, obviously when you get paid, then you can afford to pay for that. But, certain things you might want to communicate with your prof ref upon arrival, and check in with them and see with them if they would be able to help you in terms of accommodation or finding accommodation or not. So just so you know, and just so you're prepared. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section and I will try my best to help you, but I will also link in as much as I can into the description box below. And good luck with your application. I hope it works out for you, and I hope this video was meant for you. I hope I was able to share enough that, you know, I don't leave you with more questions than answers, because that would be embarrassing. That would be so embarrassing. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Share the video, guys. Please share the video before the applications close. And yeah, I am so happy, right? I am so happy. I hope that I was able to help somebody out there. If you see this video and the application period is closed, I am sorry, but you know, fingers crossed, this will give you an opportunity to
So I got cut off, but I wanted to say that this will give you an opportunity to prepare yourself better for the next season.
So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!